Hey everybody. Hey, good news. I got my t-shirts in. You can see them behind me. That's one of my LED lights in red right there. So, what color you like? Red? Green? Blue? I'm going back to red. Or I could use orange for Halloween, and I'm going to go to red. Okay, well, this is what one of the shirts looks like. That's the front. See right here, I'm wearing it. It's also right there. And that's the back of the shirt. And this is the slogan that I try to remind myself so that I can appreciate each and every day. It's very important because we don't know when the last day is going to be here. Greetings, or grateful for another great day. I also say greetings a lot. But yeah, it's not just a saying, it's something that I think is very important for me, is to appreciate each and every day and each and every person. And I don't have good days every day, but I try to do something every day that makes me appreciative and grateful. Even if it's just having a cup of coffee or an ice cream cone or getting out for a walk or getting outside into nature. Sometimes, whatever it is for you, I strongly encourage you to do that. But that's important to me, and I suspect it's important to a lot of other people. But if you like the shirt, if you like the message, if you like the shirt, I'm going to give one of these shirts away. And I have a couple different sizes. And I can't give a shirt to everybody, unfortunately. So I'll give a shirt away now, and I'll give a shirt away again at the end of the year. And I have some requirements on that, but I won't go through that requirement in this video. Just if you're interested, please leave a message. Let me know you're interested. And I'll sort through them and come up with a winner for the shirt. You know, you probably noticed in the last couple months, you know, I've added my logo to the videos. I've added some music, and I try to remain consistent in the text and the description box. I've added links to the different social media and websites. And what exactly am I doing? Well, long story short, I don't remember if I've talked about this before, but a long time ago, I was involved with Ting Ting. She's in a lot of my videos, the earlier videos. And what we were planning to do is we were going to travel the world, and I was going to take the lead in, boy, how do I say this? Okay, so what we were going to do is we were going to travel around, whether it was to Mexico, Brazil, Europe, United States, Canada, wherever. And what we would do is if we'd stay at a restaurant or a hotel, or if we'd go out exploring and meeting other business owners there, what we would do is we would utilize Ting Ting's ability to communicate in Chinese fluently, because mine is awful. And we'd utilize my skill set to find out what those businesses needed. For example, a restaurant or a hotel, they have a lot of items that have their name on it, or all sorts of products that they could source in China and get the cost of their operation down. And that would be left to me to figure out how that would be done. I would basically walk through and figure out what they were interested in. Now, anybody can go onto Chinese websites or Alibaba or some other sites and source products in China, but it's a crapshoot. And it's because what I learned when I went to Yiwu, and also when you go online, there are hundreds, maybe thousands of companies that do the same exact thing. They claim to. And they'll all have the same exact pictures, and they'll all give you the same exact answers. And unless you're willing to get on a plane and go and research it and do your due diligence, you're not going to know if you can trust somebody or not. And so I said to Ting Ting, I said, hey, you know, we're good, honorable people. We have some skills here. You know, I have some engineering background. I also can do some other things. Ting Ting could communicate with these people. I said, why don't we offer the service, and the amount of money that we would receive in compensation for that would be so little that it would definitely be worthwhile for anybody who's going to source these things compared to what they'd pay in their home country. When we basically went our own ways, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with that. I think it has a lot of legs. I think it's a good idea. I think it could help a lot of people. But I wasn't sure I wanted to pursue it. And then at the beginning of this year, I decided that, I think that I will go ahead and do it after all. I still have a passion to do it. I just wasn't sure that if I could do it without her help. Now, that's one possible avenue, and I'm going to take that as it comes along. If somebody comes along and they need assistance, then I'll help them. Right now, I'm going to continue traveling, and I'm going to continue posting videos. The DavidisDawei website will continue to expose people to China, because I think that it's very important for folks who don't understand China to try to understand the culture, because they're not going away. They're going to become more prominent in all of our societies. And it's important to understand, how they operate, how they think, and I'm trying to do that in my videos. And I'm not trying to be controversial. I'm not trying to insult. I'm trying to express what I see and what I think is going on in real terms. I'm trying to give a narrative on this as I'm holding the camera. And so you may not like what I'm saying. You may not agree with it. Maybe I come across a little coarse. It's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to give you I'm not a touchy-feely guy, I'm not trying to be politically correct. If something stinks, I'm going to say it stinks. If something's great, I'm going to tell you that, in my opinion, I think it's great. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, okay? I've never asked this before, but when people leave comments, when people ask questions, when people leave an upvote, yeah, it's great. It makes my day. It makes it seem as though it was worthwhile putting in the effort to create the thing. And believe me, those who create videos know how much work it goes into when you're going to sit there and edit and piece things together and try to tell a story. So if you like what you're seeing, please give me an upvote. I've never asked that before. If you don't want to, fine, don't. But if you appreciate it, that would be great. If you leave a comment, ask questions, please do it. I love responding to people who ask questions. Now, what I don't do is you won't see a lot of real awful comments on my website, because if somebody leaves a comment saying, I think whatever, and it's profanity, and I'll respond to comments that are critical if they're intelligently asked, but I'm not going to allow trolls to come in and destroy it. That's just not what I'm about. So I will delete, because if people can't engage in a conversation, then why am I going to attempt a conversation with them? But if people are curious and really are interested, then that's why I'm doing this. Over time, I'll try to express more about what I'm trying to do with this. But it's a work in progress, really. It's something that I've enjoyed doing. And if it can lead to an opportunity, a business opportunity that can help people, then that's what I'm willing to do. Okay, so that's about all I have to say for now. But if you want a t-shirt, then leave a comment below. And if you win, I'll reply to you, and you can tell me what size shirt you want and where it's going to go. Okay? Have a great day.